4 classics that are actually worth reading, and I think anyone could pick these up and enjoy them. Welcome back to the Reading Roulette, where for the next 10 days I'm going to pick a genre from this jar and give you my 4 best book recommendations from that genre. Today is the final day and there is only one option left. It is, of course, the classics. It would be wrong of me to not start off with a seasonal recommendation that I think most people could pick up and absolutely love. And this classic genuinely set the standard for the mystery genre. I'm talking about And Then There Were None by Agatha Christie. 10 strangers are invited to a remote island under very mysterious circumstances, and one by one they start dying. There is no way off the island, there is no one to trust, there is no clear motive. It's incredibly eerie and atmospheric, but it is so meticulously plotted that even if you think you know how it's going to end, you don't know how it's going to end. It's the perfect book if you want to get into classics, and also if you want something seasonal. I next have The Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde. This again is a very short, very accessible classic. There is a reason why people still love to read this, still love to talk about it. The book is short, the chapters are short, the language is vivid and engaging, and the story moves relatively quickly. We are following Dorian as he trades his soul for eternal youth, and instead it's his portrait that bears the marks of his hidden corruption, and we see him morally begin to spiral absolutely out of control. This is a phenomenal mixture of dark decadence mixed with social commentary, and that is why it is so thrilling and still very thought-provoking even today. My next recommendation is from one of my favourite authors of all time, and that is Daphne du Maurier. In My Cousin Rachel, we are following Philip Ashley, a young man orphaned early and raised by his beloved cousin Ambrose. And Ambrose's death sends Philip on a collision course with Ambrose's widow Rachel. She is beautiful, she is sophisticated, she is mysterious, and Philip can't decide whether he's drawn to her or is suspicious of her, thinking that she may have had a hand in Ambrose's death. In a classic Daphne du Maurier manner, this is dark, it's gothic, it's full of atmosphere and suspense. If you are someone who likes to read seasonally, Daphne du Maurier is another one who is perfect to read in the autumn. Next up is North and South by Elizabeth Gaskell. If you love Pride and Prejudice, then I am pretty sure that you're going to absolutely love this one as well, because I did. Like Pride and Prejudice, it is full of that OG enemies to lovers tension. We're following Margaret Hale, who is uprooted from her very comfortable life in Hampshire. She moves up to the industrial north, where she becomes very aware of the harsh realities faced by mill workers, and her fieriness really clashes with one of these mill owners, John Thornton. And like I've hinted at, this is a romance, so you might be able to guess where this goes next. And like Jane Austen did with Elizabeth Bennet, I think Elizabeth Gaskell has created one of the most original and memorable heroines of Victorian literature.